The Lympics is another Rugrats episode that I remember tremendously well. This is the second segment, the sixth episode of the fourth season of Rugrats, and Timmy McNulty is a name that I have not heard in such a long time. And Angelica and the babies are at the park, and Angelica sees Timmy McNulty, who is a boy of roughly her age, training babies to take part in their version of the Olympics. And these babies are a slightly older child, a young child with a nappy and a little t shirt, and twins. They are there to obviously represent Tommy, Chuckie, Phil, and Lil in an alternate universe. And Angelica decides that she wants to do this too because it seems like the babies are just doing exactly what McNulty says. And also, if they win, she might get a gold medal, and she has a plan and she trains the babies. And the bulk of the episode is actually them taking part in their version of the Olympics. And it's so much fun. There are things like, using the roundabout to and then going to get, bits of rock, and whoever gets the rock the quickest wins, and Phil and Lil do a synchronized dance in some mud, and there are some others, and it's just an absolute delight. And the great thing about it is it's also something children can replicate. Hopefully not so much the bits in the mud, but being able to, use the park to do obstacle courses and things is a really nice way to have fun and keep fit at the same time. So I think it's got a really nice message, although they don't always have the best tactics, and not everything they do is fair, but there are lessons to be learned. I honestly thought that it was really tremendous fun, very well animated, definitely an absolute delight. As I said, I could remember pretty much all of it. A lot of it came flooding back to me. I think the other babies are, really brilliant. The fact that they kind of replicate Tommy, Chuckie, Phil, and Lil. I loved the use of the playground equipment. Absolutely fantastic. The only thing I didn't like is a quote from McNulty, and he says, "Boys don't have tea parties, and we definitely don't play with dolls." And I was waiting. I was waiting for something to suggest that that's rubbish and that you can have a tea party or play with dolls if you want, if you're a boy. And that never happened. So I don't love that message because some children might watch it and, take that to heart, which is definitely not something that we want to happen. But other than that, I think it's a really solid episode, very fun, really engaging, an absolute joy to watch, and one that I'm glad that I could remember. It doesn't surprise me, of course, that I can remember. If you haven't seen it, certainly check it out. I think it's one that'll always have a place in my heart.